가는 그곳에 너무나도 그리운 사람 갈 수 없는 먼 곳이기에 그리움만 더하는 사람 거스모스 길을 따라서.
From what I understood, they were saying the sanctions include medicine and medical equipment, and therefore they can't get the medicine and medical equipment they need. That's actually illegal under international law, and hopefully that's something that can be remedied soon. I know the United States is upset at the North Korean government, but these kinds of sanctions on food and medicine only hurt the most vulnerable people in society. And I think that the rhetoric about the North Korean government being negligent is really suspect in light of these sanctions, which really cut at the heart of the most vulnerable people in the population.
As people who are positioned in the U.S., it's important for us to know that we actually reap the benefits of the ways in which the U.S. is able to sanction and dictate its own policies to other countries. You know, whether it's by punishing organizations in other countries for providing any sort of material humanitarian aid like medical supplies or food. It's really important for us to be able to raise money in a grassroots way to bypass all the ways in which the U.S. punishes people. And it also is a show of solidarity for us to be able to do that and give directly to people in the DPRK.
Stereotypes about the North Korea that we see on a daily basis is really lacking the historical context, why they have to be a certain way to operate the country. And that's because of the Japanese and US imperialism.
What I was planning on gaining from going to the DPRK was just like any understanding of the lifestyle or the geography or the topography or anything that wasn't manufactured through either US propaganda or different various state propaganda, you know? I just I don't know, I wanted to see for myself with my own eyes and compare it to my own experiences and to like feel it viscerally and meet people and discuss things one-on-one. I mean, even though I'm not getting to go on this trip, it's already allowed me to access part of my identity in a way that I didn't realize I was gonna, like, that was gonna be part of this process.
I watched the Chinese Korean film Louije Kim. In that film, where there's a scene where Korean school students in Japan, they go on a class trip to North Korea, and they have a really good time. And then they come back and say that, oh, you know, I didn't know what it means to be a Chinese until I went to North Korea. So that really struck me at the time, and it made me want to go.
You know, it's like drilled into your head that there's this division that exists, and like it's this constant, I feel like throughout my life, this constant feeling of being divided, like being separated. Korean Americans with that mentality too. It's like, yeah, they are crazy. Like, I hate North Korea. You know, like kind of you're like taught that, or like that's,
Yeah.
and that's a way to be a good American citizen too.
Like, I was at work last week and somebody asked me about my, background and heritage, and that was the first question. Oh, you're Korean? From North or South? And it's like, they're one people. It's like Korean people, North and South, those are designations of like these outside imperial wars. But ultimately, to have that division exist is breaking everybody's heart. That's like a very universal theme in the Korean experience. Yeah.
Sort of a part of like acknowledging that division, but then also addressing that division is like our ability to come together as Koreans in diaspora and talk about the division, and also talk about other divisions beyond peninsular division, but like class divisions in our community, like divisions that come out of like religion, or like our queerness or transness, and try to kind of like create our own way of unifying each other and ourselves.